Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rodney Anderson with Supreme Lending. Thank you for being with us today.
And I'm Amy Vanderoff, and today we are going to address something that fans always want to talk about, interest rates.
The more interest that I pay to people, the less money I have. So if you can go get a credit card, and let's say you're unfortunate and you have to carry a $20,000 balance, there's a big difference between a credit card at 25% versus a credit card at 5%.
That's right.
20% interest in addition is a lot of money for somebody, especially on a $20,000 credit card. That 20% difference is $4,000 a year. Divide that by 12, that's $333 a month, ladies and gentlemen.
Love when he does that fast math. So one easy thing, Rodney, we can stop spending money sometimes, right?
Or it's not even spending money, it's stop paying interest on things. You know, I was at a grocery store the other day, Amy, and all of a sudden I watched all these people while I was in line going to check out, and here's what's going on. People are just swiping it, debit or credit, and so many people are credit. That means if they don't pay that card off, they're paying interest on their groceries that they just bought. They're paying interest on your meals that you just bought at restaurants. I mean, that's one of the most dreaded things that you can ever do to your finances. And dreadful, it's dreadful, ladies and gentlemen.
Rodney, I always hear everything's negotiable, but even your interest rates?
People will sit there and they get roped into these things. 0% for 6 months. And then all of a sudden it goes to 33%. Do you know if you do not pay off that credit card in most situations, they 33% that interest retroactive backwards, so all of a sudden you're paying interest that you said, oh, I'm not going to pay any. Now you're paying 33% all the way back to your original purchase date.
Nobody needs to be doing that.
People don't. Pick up the phone, call your credit card companies right now, ask them to lower down your interest rates. If not, balance transfer them to new credit cards. Most companies, especially if you have good credit, they'll lower down the rates because they don't want to lose you as a customer. But let's say you're paying 17.9% and they drop it down to 12.9. 5% is free money.
Yep.
Money never comes at a bad time.
Right. Rich or poor, it's nice to have money.
Yep.
Rodney, I know this is a question that varies with the answer, but break it down for us in bite-sized pieces so we can really understand the interest rates we should be expected to pay.
Yeah, let's say you have a mortgage, for example, and you're doing a 15-year fixed. I like to quote rates in ranges. You can go probably anywhere from 3.25% all the way up to 4.25%. It depends on the type of loan, your credit score, how much equity you have in your home if you're refinancing, or how much money you're putting down when you buy. And then on 30-year fixed rate mortgages, these things can vary every single day, and I would say somewhere between 3.75% all the way up to 4.75%. That's a range. I don't like to quote an exact rate because they can change every day, and it's based on your example, ladies and gentlemen, and your scenario. But what I like to do is quote ranges.
How about auto loans? What could we expect to pay?
If you have credit issues in the past, sometimes you'll be charged a high rate. It's not just ripped off. It's sometimes highway robbery. It's like you're paying 17% on a car loan or something. But here's what you need to do. Once your credit improves, refinance your car loan. It's okay to refinance it because you'll get a better interest rate once your credit improves.
So for credit cards, interest rates vary all over the place.
I always tell people, know what the interest rate is. It's the most important aspect of your personal finances. And like I said at the beginning, the more interest I pay, the less money I have. I love it that I have no credit card yet. That means I have more money in my pocket rather than the creditor's pockets. Thank you for tuning in to another episode on my YouTube channel. Download us on iHeartRadio and listen to us every single day on 11:90 a.m. from 11 a.m. to noon. Amy, it's really easy to find us all across social media.
That's right.
AmyVanderoff.com is our website, at Amy Vanderoff all across social media. We love Amy. Follow Amy and follow me at R Anderson Radio all across social media. RodneyAnderson.com is my website, or you can always pick up the phone and call us 1-800-EXPRESS.